So hey guys, what's up? I'm back and I have another product junkie series for you today. So this is how I have been wearing my hair for the whole week. I had it inside of like an afro. My hair is pretty dry at this point. I'm just going to go into the shower and try on that co-wash and then come back and show you. Hey guys, I'm back. I just came out of the shower with this co-wash inside of my hair. So one thing I want to notice about this, the type of co-wash that this is a non-conditioning one. This is actually a sudsy conditioner. So it's not as sudsy. Oh, there, if you can see. So it's not as sudsy as a shampoo would be, but this is a fairly sudsy conditioner. It has a really good smell. Let me tell you, the smell is so good. But say this is not a conditioner for if your hair is like in a really dry state. So if you could look at the consistency of this is a very thick co-wash. Look, it's not even moving. Conditioner wise, it's a good co-wash, but I would say it can, depending on how porous your hair is, it can be very stripping to your hair. So I just put the Intense Deep Conditioner treatment on my hair. This is how much I used up. Now in terms of the consistency, this is thick. It's very thick. It's very thick. And for those of you with low porosity hair, which is normally how your hair is at the roots, this is going to be too thick to penetrate your hair unless you go underneath the dryer, which is one of the recommendations. So I'm going to go do that now. Okay, so I just came out of the shower and I had put the Intense conditioner. I left that on for about maybe 2 hours, maybe. I can't say that I don't like it. And for the Intense conditioner, it did say it was a mask, so I don't think I should compare it to like conditioners that I have. I should be comparing it to like hair mask, and currently I don't have any hair mask, but it is I have some very strong clumpage going on, I must say. Strong clumpage. So now what I'm going to do is put on the leave-in conditioner. So before I start styling my hair, I just want you to see the consistency of the styling jelly. This is how it comes out. All of these products are yellow, which I guess comes from the shea butter base. But this is very lightweight. I'm expecting this to do really good with my hair. Okay, it is now 6:30. My hair is completed with installing all of the twists. As you can see, I do flat twists. I don't know how much I have overall, but I will wake up in the morning and then show you guys how the twists come out. So I just loosed out my hair, and as you can see, well, not as you can see, but it's pretty shiny. One thing I note is that I have a lot more shrinkage than I normally have when I do this flat twist out. But we'll see how it goes. But I do notice that I have a good amount of definition. It came out pretty darn good, and it's very, very full. Very, very full. So I'll see how it wears inside of the humidity, what we have for today, and I'll check back in at the end of the day and keep you updated. So this is day 2. This is day 2 hair. As you can see, it's pretty big. I'm starting to lose a bit of definition with this, but so far so good. I will update you. All right, so this is my hair on day 3. I'm doing a close-up. As you can see, it's getting pretty frizzy. Lost a lot of definition, but yeah, I'm starting off day 3, and I guess it's not dry though. That's one thing I would say. My hair is very still moisturized. It's just not as defined as I like my twist outs to be. Okay, hey guys, this is I think day 4 or day 3? Day 4 maybe? I think it's day 4. Anyway, whatever. I probably have the days below. If you could see, I have lost like all of the definition that I had. And this is starting to get a little bit dry at the ends. So this is going to be my last day wearing this twist out. And then now I'm going to go try, I'm going to do a wash and go and then review. Okay guys, I think this is the 5th day of my twist out. I said yesterday that I was going to, I guess, wash my hair. I'm going to do a wash and go now. All of the moisture that I have is pretty much gone. I could use the curl refresher, but I don't think it makes any sense because I did a twist out. I'm probably going to use the curl refresher when I do a wash and go. So as promised, here is the wash and go. So for the wash and go, I use the leave-in conditioner. I then put the styling cream on top of it, and then after that I put the hydrating butter, which is the suggestion you would see if you read the hydrating butter. So here are my results for the wash and go. I did this early this morning, and I want to say my hair is about, I don't know, maybe 80% dry. So it's still not dry, but then again, today is weather. The high for the day was 67, so it wasn't really that warm, so that could have affected like the drying process, but a lot of my roots are very much still wet. So in terms of the results, it's not too much shrinkage you get when you do use it. I would say that my curls are very elongated, but for the definition, which is what we're always worried about or thinking about when we do wash and go, is this is not my most defined wash and go ever. And I did my regular technique. I normally do the shingling technique on my hair, as I did inside of my last review when I did the whole As I Am product line. This product line, in comparison, it doesn't give it's not as defined. You don't get a defined, at least on my type of hair, which is low porosity, relatively like thick hair, it doesn't give me that defined look. So for twist outs, I still don't feel like this is the best product I have in my arsenal for twist outs. And then also for wash and goes, this is not the best arsenal I have. But one thing I would say in terms of a plus for this product is that your hair really does get that moisturization. Is that a word? Anyway, your hair is very moisturized when you do use these products, and that's one plus of this product. The temperature was around in the 80s where I am, and also the humidity was not high at all. The humidity was inside about around 40%. Today is actually 36. So for a wash and go to not really stand up or look not as defined, it does look very shiny and moisturized, I would say, because it is very moisturized, but no definition. And I don't think it, and I mean, it was getting hit from a lot of wind, but it is still kind of like pretty frizzy, I would say, in terms of other wash and goes I'd have. Here is the 2nd day of my hair. What I can say about this is that the wash and go that you get from this is really good for, I guess, further manipulating your hair inside of different hairstyles, such as like putting it up or doing updos with it. So I really like that hair for that. And this is day 2 of the wash and go. And I did use the refresher curl spray and some eco styler gel, but besides that, this is just the curls from my first wash. All right, so excuse my tiredness, but this is the 4th day of the wash and go. As you can see, I have lost all definition that I had, but the thing is, this is like very moisturizing. Again, humidity wise, it was like in the 40% range, like 30s too, nothing higher than that. And in terms of wind, it was really, really windy, so it lasted through quite a bit of wind. All right, so here are my final thoughts on the product line. I think this is a really, really good product line for if you have trouble with like getting your hair moisturized. I think the consistency of all of the products actually work really well. Particularly, I have more of an affinity towards the styling products more so than the washing, conditioner and the shampoo inside of the line. One thing I would say is if definition is one of your concerns, you won't achieve like very defined looks with this product line. However, if you are like adamant about moisturization or having very moist hair, this product line will work really good for you. Again, I think that this product line is good for those of you who are inside of very dry climates, such as like of Nevada or like anywhere around there. For people who don't have as much trouble getting moisture inside of the hair or inside of like high humidity environments, I would say this wouldn't be the best product line for you. Just my personal opinion. Anyway, so if you like this type of videos, make sure it gives it a thumbs up. Make sure give it a thumbs up. And you know, subscribe to my channel. I do these product line reviews for you, and all of you guys who are in different climates, I think it's very important to take that into consideration when you're styling your hair. And I always give out those types of information. So yeah, subscribe if you need that inside of your life. Yes, subscribe. So I'll see you guys inside of the next one, and give this video a share to all of you, to all of your friends out there who are actually inside of a very dry humidity environment. I think this product line will work very well for them. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. Bye.